Okay, class, this is the third video for the 5th week. On the last video, I created an operating system um, right here, but I failed to deploy it or actually I failed to send this to the distribution point and I failed to deploy my task sequence. So I'm going to do that now. So I'm going to go up to the operating system. You might have done this already. So I'm going to distribute the content. So I send this to my distribution point. Click next. Send it to our DP, then close. So that will send that to the distribution point. This will become a 1 here in a little bit, so we'll give it some time. Now I'm going to go to my task sequence. I'm going to send that to the distribution point. The reason it's not showing up here is I've already done it when I realized my mistake. So if it's not on your distribution point, just add it, go through the wizard. If it is, you're good to go. If you don't have a distribution point here, that means it's already distributed. And the next thing we need to do is deploy it. So I'm going to highlight my task sequence, click on deploy. I'm going to send it to all unknown clients because remember, some of my machines that I'm deploying to might not be part of my domain yet. It might be brand new machines right out of the box. Click next, make it available. We want to make it to Pixie clients, or you could do config manager, clients, media, or Pixie. Want to, make it available right now. During the maintenance period will allow it to be installed or restarted. On brand new clients, this won't have any effect because there is no maintenance period. And click next. Allow it to download the content remotely. We don't have any remote distribution points, so that's kind of moot. Allow clients to use the fallback source. I'm not going to allow the clients to share on the same subnet. They have to get it from me. This really won't have any effect in our lab because we don't have that many clients. Next, close. So I'm going to go back to my operating system and it's deployed. So I'm going to go to my task sequence and that should be ready to go. Here is the problem. When I go and boot my client up, it's already booted, so I'm just going to hit Control-Delete to reboot it. And might not have the policy yet, so I'm just waiting. I'm going to try it again. Guys, in a few minutes, this is going to work, but here's the problem. Once it actually gets going, I'm going back to the SCCM. I'm going to go to my logs, which is Program Files, Microsoft Config Manager Logs, and I'm going to go down to this SMS Pixie file. Right here. And when I notice, what's going to happen is it can't find what architecture this virtual machine is. So it's never able to download the boot image. I don't think Config Manager was really designed to deploy machines to a KVM hypervisor, and that's what we're using for ACE-IT. So it really can't find the machine. So it doesn't know what boot image to give it. So eventually, if you keep doing this, it will eventually find the Pixie boot file it still won't boot. We're able to download this, no problem. So our TFTP server is working. It has enough to load the bootloader, but it's not going to be able to load a boot file because it doesn't know which one to get. If we were in a normal environment, this wouldn't be an issue. Sometimes, guys, you have to rebuild that boot image because the boot image right out of the box just doesn't work. And there's all kind of TechNet articles on how to rebuild that boot image or add your own or customize your boot image. I'm not going to do that for this lab, but at least we made our task sequence. We went through the motions on the server to create a task sequence. You know, in my next video, I'm going to show you how to customize the task sequence. But we really can't do the deploy and capture, which is what you want to do with a golden image. You want to create a golden image, deploy and capture that, patch it, put all your software, deploy your golden image, patch it, apply all your software, your applications, your programs, or your packages rather, and then capture back to the server. Then that would be the machine you deploy out to all your clients. So this one golden image will be in a pristine state. No one would have surfed the internet. They wouldn't have downloaded any files, and you want to keep it nice and clean. So when you need to make a change, you can make a change to this task sequence, redeploy a golden image, recapture, and redeploy the golden image to all your clients. It's a lot easier to maintain than to have a bunch of different software packages on a bunch of different clients. You don't know what client is what. With this, you're able to do versioning control. You know which version everyone is using. Makes it a lot easier to diagnose issues and things like that. So for right now, I'm going to end this video. You know, if anyone is able to get this to work, let me know. I know some people are already working on it. They got past the point of doing this, but they're running into the same issue I'm running into. It just can't determine the architecture of that client machine. Okay, that's it for this video. Okay, class, the other thing that I forgot to tell you to do is I need you to deploy or distribute both of these boot images. Under software library, boot images, highlight both of these one at a time and distribute content the same way we did with the OS. We need to get these to the distribution point. I already did it, so I already have them on my distribution point. Okay, thank you.